I told my dad there will be no making up for missing my high school graduation. He was standing in the kitchen with his coffee mug, trying to look like this was just another casual conversation, but I could see him sweating already. 2 days before my graduation, he dropped this bomb on me about having to miss it for his stepdaughter's award ceremony in another state. My mom died when I was 7, and he remarried this woman with a 14-year-old daughter when I was around 12. Ever since then, I'd basically become invisible in my own house. Emma, his stepdaughter, never knew her real dad, so mine just swooped in and decided she was his priority for everything. When I played basketball in middle school, he'd skip my games if Emma had dance recitals on the same night. Didn't matter if my game was scheduled first. He'd always choose her stuff over mine. When we'd have family movie nights and they'd say kids can choose, he'd somehow always pick whatever Emma wanted to watch. He'd claim it was more fun for everyone, but really it was just whatever his little princess wanted. The worst part happened last year when both our refrigerator and shower broke at the same time. Emma's birthday was coming up and she wanted this huge Barbie dream house thing and some fashion set that cost like $250 total. My dad took money from my birthday fund to fix the house stuff and make sure Emma got everything she wanted for her birthday. By the time my birthday rolled around, he only had enough left to buy me a $30 Steam gift card. He'd promised me a new monitor and keyboard for my computer setup that my grandparents helped me build. Instead, I got $30 and a sorry buddy, next year will be better. So when he told me he was skipping my graduation to watch Emma get some award, I was done. I looked him straight in the eye and said there's no making up for that. He can forget about being included in my life going forward. He started this whole speech about how he'd make it up to me and we could celebrate another time. I cut him off and told him I'd always come second to his little princess and I wasn't going to be okay with that anymore. I told him he'd discarded me for the last time. He actually got on his knees and begged me to be reasonable. Said Emma really needed him there because she'd never had a father figure support her before. I just walked away and called both sets of my grandparents. They all agreed to come to my graduation instead. That's when his wife jumped in. She cornered me in the hallway and told me I could have just come with them to Emma's thing. Said I didn't need to attend my own graduation ceremony but could support my sister instead. I looked her dead in the face and said Emma's not my sister and I don't want to support their family anymore. I told her I'd be out of their hair soon enough. She called me selfish and said I couldn't deny Emma a dad. Like somehow my graduation was taking away from her kid's relationship with my father. The whole thing was insane. My graduation was actually amazing without them there. My grandparents brought flowers and took pictures. My mom's parents even brought this photo of her from when she graduated high school. They said she would have been so proud of me. We went out for dinner after and they told me stories about my mom that my dad never talks about anymore. Meanwhile, my phone was blowing up with texts from my dad. He sent pictures of Emma getting her award, saying things like, "Wish you were here," and "Family should stick together." I didn't respond to any of them. When they got back from their trip, my dad tried to plan this big makeup celebration for me. He wanted to take me out for steak and buy me that monitor he'd promised months ago. I told him I wasn't interested. He kept saying Emma felt bad that I missed her ceremony and wanted to make it up to me too. I moved out 2 weeks later to live with my mom's parents until college started. My dad showed up crying, begging me to come back home. He promised things would be different and that he'd make more time for just us. But I was already enrolled in a college 3 states away on scholarships I'd applied for myself. Emma actually tried to text me a few times saying she was sorry and that she never meant for me to feel left out. I never responded. It wasn't really her fault, but I wasn't about to pretend we were family now. My grandparents helped me move into my dorm, and my dad wasn't there for that either. He'd already made plans with his wife's family for some lake house weekend. Some things never change.